Hi, everybody.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Let's start to introduce ourselves first, maybe.
Okay,
So,
sure.
okay. My name is Woon Kai Siong, matric number 194255, and I'm from Biochem, final year.
Oh, okay. My name is Ibrahim, 192464. Biology cell final year.
All right.
My name is Aiman Wadhihah Binti Ruslan, 193593 from Biology Cell.
Next.
Okay, next.
My name is Nurul Jannah, Binti Jafri, matric number 192516, also Biology Cell.
Okay. My name is Zarqa Iffah Binti Zamlus and my metric number is 194005 and I'm also from Cell and Molecular Biology, final year. And
Right.
our last
My name is Atikah Binti Kaharudin. My matrix number 191976 and I'm also from Department of Biology Cell.
All right. Thank
Alright.
you. All right. So today we will start with our discussion regarding the Pfizer production of the vaccine for COVID-19, which is very hot topic nowadays. I will share the screen for our document. So let's start our discussion with the vaccine, which is as we know, the vaccine is using the lipid nanoparticles as the vector to deliver the mRNA so that it can produce the antibody and also to induce the antibody reaction in our body to fight against this COVID-19. All right, so we will see the characterization of this vaccine starting from the particle size. Yeah. So actually, before that, we already assigned ourselves into few groups so that each person has assigned which the task to gather up the figure, and I'm the one who compile it, and this part is from Aiman. Yeah.
Okay. We will start with the particle size of lipid nanoparticle. The size for the lipid nanoparticle only is around 75 nanometer. And for the mRNA, synthetic mRNA is around 250 until 350 nanometer. So we are expected after the encapsulation of mRNA, the size of lipid nanomaterial with the mRNA is around 300 nanometer. So the next after the DLS we have SEM, which is scanning electron microscopy. The left figure shows the size of LNP before the encapsulation, and the right one the after encapsulation. We can see here the difference in size, which is after the encapsulation, the size of particle will increase. Okay. Anything you want to add in this part?
The mRNA is actually single-stranded, right?
Yes, single-stranded.
Yes.
Oh, so it's not stable, right?
Because it's not stable, so by using the lipid nanoparticles, it can stabilize the mRNA and also successfully transport it to the targeted organ or tissue we want.
Oh, alright.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we proceed to FDIR. So we assign for Jannah and also Atikah. Yeah.
Okay. So FTIR it stands for Fourier Transform Infrared Spectroscopy, and it is a quantitative analysis that we use to identify the free functional groups that present in the sample. That, for example, here this red color is lipid mRNA. You can see here the green color is for mRNA, and the blue color is for only lipid nanoparticle. So each atom in the functional group will only absorb at the specific wavelength. For example, OH, this OH, it will absorb at the wavelength 3500. So, Tika, do you want to add anything?
Yes, since mRNA has a phosphate backbone, right? Maybe we can see the phosphate at the what? Wavelength 500. You can see.
Yes.
Yes.
So maybe we can see the functional group at the wavelength 500.
Mm-hmm.
But when we observe at the lipid nanoparticle,
Which is the red one, you mean?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, the
Okay.
peak is
Gone.
disappear. Yes,
Because
gone,
they do not
disappear.
have
Actually,
Okay.
for the overall process, I think is the lipid nanoparticles, the blue color line, it will protonize, which is the ester bond, including CO, CO double bond, CO, COC, and also some OH bond. It will protonize, which is release the H or the electron, and then it will attach to the phosphate group at the mRNA, so that we can see after the attachment, which is the red color line, which is the attachment of lipid nanoparticles with the mRNA. The ester bond and also the OH bond will gone, maybe will be inhibited because they attach to the mRNA over
They are
here.
no longer free.
Okay, oh, okay. So they no longer free lah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just recap. This is what I read from the lecture note, right? They say if the free functional group will absorb the IR infrared. That's why when it is no longer in the graph, it means that they are no longer free. They make bond with the RNA. That's why they cannot absorb infrared.
All right.
Okay.
Anyone want to add on about the FTIR? All right. So maybe we proceed with the next, which is the encapsulation efficiency, which is
Okay.
Imran and me. So Imran
Okay,
first.
technically, encapsulation efficiency is actually the calculation of it's a calculation to calculate the efficiency of the RNA being encapsulated into the lipid nanoparticle. So the thing that actually being done in this vaccine production is actually to see whether the lipid nanoparticle being efficiently encapsulated. So on the first graph that you can see here is actually the graph of polydispersity index (PDI) against the sample. So we have two samples here, which is the LNP alone and the LNP with mRNA. So the reason why the LNP mRNA has a slightly higher PDI is because there is a certain mRNA that there's certain LNP that is not encapsulated compared to the first one. So once the mRNA is being encapsulated into the LNP, the size will become bigger.
Yeah.
Okay,
To add on from for Imran, which is actually by looking at this polydispersity, we can see that although it have a little bit of the increasement, but it is not significant. So means that most of the mRNA successfully encapsulated into the lipid nanoparticles. So the size is mostly the same, which is around 0.1 PDI. So
and I
if
would
you
say it's
consider
still more than 90% efficiency.
yes, the efficiency is more than 90%.
So the next one is the graph of the production of antibody IgG and also the sample, which is LNP, electrophoretic DNA, and also rabies virus. So so we can say from this graph is actually with higher encapsulation efficiency of LNP, it will trigger the production of IgG. Higher production of IgG compared to the electrophoretic DNA and also rabies virus.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to you.
All right. So next, at the same time, also, for the lipid nanoparticles that encapsulate with the mRNA also expected to be successfully induce the IFN gamma, which is one of the promoter to induce the helper T cell 1 to induce the cellular immunity in our body to fight against the COVID-19. So if the lipid nanoparticles successfully encapsulate the mRNA and enter the cell, our cell in our body, so it can effectively induce the IFN gamma to cause the antibody to accumulate and kill the virus. So after killing them, our cell able to produce memory B cell and also memory T cell, so that they can still remember the virus and can fight against the virus in the future. However, this need a long-term evaluation by using this vaccine. And also, same thing happened over here. We can expected that the virus can causes the neutralization titer, which is the lipid nanoparticles can cause the antibody to gather and neutralize the COVID-19 virus.
Okay.
All right. So we go into our last part, which is morphological analysis. Yeah.
Actually, this part is quite easy. I don't know if it's quite easy, but as you know that we use lipid nanoparticles as the ball that encapsulate the SARS-CoV-2 mRNA. So the mRNA is not only it is not just inserted just like that. So actually we add in the cap and also the poly A tail at 5' and 3' region to as well to stabilize.
See.
So you know that mRNA is actually really
Unstable.
yeah,
Fragile.
Really unstable. Yeah.
you know. Yeah, that's the main reason. And another one, as you can see, that we have PEG, cholesterol, and also phospholipid at the lipid nanoparticle. It also acts as a stabilizer for the nanoparticle to maintain that shape and also
Longer lifespan, yeah, that's right.
okay. Actually, that there, if you can see at the another graphic, another figure, we have a charge ionizable lipid. Actually, this lipid bind to the mRNA so that it doesn't get out, just like that.
All right. So anyone want to conclude for the overall discussion? Maybe Atikah or Jannah can conclude it.
In conclusion, that we have already discussed how the characterization of genetic cells that include particle size, Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, and encapsulation efficiency, and lastly we discussed about morphological analysis.
I guess this is the basic characterization for us to analyze whether our nanoparticle can work or not in a vaccine production, right?
Yes, and also this is our hypothetical analysis. Yeah, towards this vaccine. All right. Hopefully, this vaccine can help us to fight against this COVID-19. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.